As a white South African, I thought it would be a good idea to actually just address the false claims made by Trump in his meeting with the South African delegation. So I will play you his clip and then I'll present you with the facts.
Very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white...
First thing to highlight is in South Africa, we actually have cemeteries. We don't just bury people next to the road. I am actually shocked and surprised that President Trump doesn't know this. These are not burial sites. This is a memorial that was set up in August 2020 after the murder of a couple, Vida and Glenn Rafferty, who were a farming couple. They had a farm in Normandy, and this peaceful protest was for all farmers, farm workers in the community, and to recognize what was happening on farms at that stage. So no, not burial sites, and each of these crosses do not represent an individual.
Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people.
This was a robbery and an attack on the 12th of May. The people are actually alive. And the man is in stable condition. The woman is not in hospital.
Death, horrible death.
This was actually a farm attack, and 78-year-old Mr. Stoltz passed away. They have made 2 arrests in this particular case. The horrible death that he refers to in that clip is an article from a obscure website saying American Thinker, and the heading of that is Black Terrorists Talk Seizing the Means of Production in South Africa. And he said this is horrible death.
I think anyone, white South Africans are fleeing because of the violence and racist laws. And this is all, I mean, I'll give these to you. So when you say, what would I like to do? I don't know what to do. Look at this. White South African couple say that they were attacked violently.
So the article he's referring to here is a guy that was in South Africa that is making certain statements. They say 25,000 farmers have already fled the country. It's a rather suspect article, but here is the article. And the other article he's referring to is this couple that is saying that they were attacked on their farms. White South African couple say they're a victim of racial attacks and can't wait to be in Trump's America. And you can see there's a board. I don't know if that was the attack that someone actually wrote, "We want our land back." But anyway.
Look, here's burial sites all over the place. These are all white farmers that are being buried.
The burial sites that Trump seems to think are for white farmers in South Africa actually comes from a screenshot from this video, which was a terrible thing that happened in the Congo in February. There was a prison break and a whole lot of women were raped, burnt alive. And this is the Red Cross actually dealing with the aftermath of that situation. So not in South Africa. And Africa is not a country.
This is one after another. This family was wiped. This is one after another. This family was wiped out.
I must admit, that was the most disturbing for me from Trump. Because the couple or the family that he says was wiped out actually is a refugee family. It is Niku and Debbie van der Westhuizen. This is the family he said was wiped out. That would have had to happen in America because that's where they are now. I'm not sure who prepared him for this meeting. I'm not sure who is passing on this information, but they are making a fool of him. He is trying desperately to push a narrative, and he is failing dismally.